We've got the Pentax 645D and 645Z, which are digital medium format cameras from Pentax, and these are the top 3 physical differences with the camera bodies themselves. So the first difference is probably one of the most noticeable differences, and that's that on the Pentax 645Z, you actually have a tilting mechanism for the LCD screen. Whereas on the 645D, it is just a fully integrated LCD. Now on the Pentax 645Z, you also have a somewhat slightly more modern micro HDMI output and a slightly more modern, although already kind of outdated, USB port here, which does allow for faster transfers. And the micro HDMI is a little more common than what you find on the Pentax 645D. On the 645D, you have HDMI mini port, which is not that common, so less likely you're gonna have that cable laying around. And then you also are gonna have a USB-B, which is also quite a bit older than micro USB. Again, neither one is super modern, but this one is even a little less modern and slower in its transfer speeds. The 645D has the remote port on the very back side of the camera, whereas on the 645Z, because many of the buttons have been moved to accommodate the new LCD screen, the remote actually ends up being pushed over to the side on the grip, which could impact the way you shoot, but being that it's a remote, probably means you're not going to be holding the camera while using it anyway. And that's going to be the biggest differences between the Pentax 645D and 645Z. Otherwise, aside from a few button layout changes, these cameras are nearly identical, and it would be understandable if you confuse them as the same camera. Check out the full video review of these cameras on my channel, and if you enjoy this video, give it a like and subscribe.